Time to get smart. It could pay dividends if you're a savvy challenger, especially in the rocky conditions of Alula. Punctures could be the difference between winning and losing. Disappointing mechanical issues for third place overall Chaleco Lopez. The Chilean duo in the Can-Am finishing in 19th, over 45 minutes down. The pair are now in a race to keep the podium place. Back rolling again with the fast-paced Rokas Pichuska approaching, the man who's hunting the podium. The Lithuanian is finding this year's Dakar particularly difficult, especially the step up in category. But today, despite problems, managed to take fourth on the stage and made inroads to the podium.
Yeah, today was stony, we get one puncher, but everyone get the puncher because it was tough stonies. But yeah, today we had 375. It's still 2 days, but organization still, the stage is still difficult.
Not a great day for the Spaniard Cristina Gutierrez. She suffered 2 punctures in the first 200 kilometers. It was a long day out in the Taurus T3 Max, but the 32-year-old was able to limit her losses. We had 2 punctures very early on in the stage. I had to hold one of the wheels in place. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the steering wheel. I had to do it because I know it's a 10-minute penalty if we leave the wheel behind. A very, very complicated stage for me personally. The leader in the general classification, Mitch Guthrie, had a deflating day. A puncture early on in the rocky terrain cost him time, but it was the final 100 kilometers that were of bigger concern. The American began to lose his brakes and consequently had to be attentive towards the finale. Whilst the Argentinian can't be placed in the overall due to a DNF on stage 7, David Ziller is allowed to continue as part of Dakar experience, therefore can still fight for a stage victory. Today, a splendid 3rd place. Fueled by confidence after yesterday's victory, Nico Caviaglasso was duelling his South American rival Tiglia Gastaldi. The gap never more than 2 minutes and 29. At the final waypoint it was 1 minute and 32. Second place for the Argentinian. Because the win was never really in doubt, it was a one-horse race. Marcelo Tiglia Gastaldi has been climbing the standings, but it was stage 10 that was captivating for the South American. Leading from waypoint 1 and unlike others didn't suffer a puncture, the Brazilian couldn't be derailed. A fantastic performance from Marcelo Tiglia Gastaldi in his 3rd Dakar participation. He takes his first stage victory. 8 different nationalities making up the top 10. Untouchable in the overall so far, the Taurus factory team driver Mitch Guthrie only has 2 days to defend his lead, but tomorrow is set to be the hardest stage of the rally. 13th place today, and here in Saudi Arabia making his Dakar debut is Lucas Lauda, a family name you might be familiar with. The Austrian is of course the son of 3-time Formula 1 champion Niki Lauda. This is Lucas's story.